just wait a goddamn minute. Why am I so late to the party? Why didn't I know about Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa, and Teyana Taylor? Baby, what? Oh, you're gonna love me. That shit looks so divine. It's almost look like they was made for each other. Them motherfucking pictures look like they supposed to be in an art museum. Like, that shit looks so fucking French kid. I am here for it. I am here for it. That gotta be the reason why Lori was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Because you know Lori is not turning down no new bait, baby. She would have ate it up real quick. Oh, I'm just here for it. They look so damn good together. Like, what?
In a jaw-dropping turn of events, Teyana Taylor found herself humiliated during a heated court hearing, sparking outrage and confusion across the public. This explosive moment came when Iman Shumpert's sister, already known for her strong opinions, took things too far. Without warning, she spat directly in Teyana's face, a shocking act of aggression that stunned everyone in the room. But the horror didn't stop there. After the spit, Iman's sister made a chilling declaration, saying, "You'll never be family." These words set the stage for a scene no one could have expected. What could have led to such a public outburst, especially during a sensitive court proceeding? Fans and spectators alike are left reeling from this shocking display of emotion. Was this an intentional act, or did the pressure of the situation drive her to make such a drastic move? The courtroom, once calm and orderly, descended into chaos almost instantly. Security rushed to intervene as tensions escalated between the families. The silence that had filled the room before was replaced by heated exchanges, and it was clear that the confrontation had gone well beyond the initial legal matter. As emotions ran wild, everyone in the room was left wondering, what could have provoked such an intense reaction? Was this a long time coming, or was it a spur-of-the-moment decision that shocked even those involved? Iman Shumpert's sister, while not a stranger to the public eye, has always had a somewhat strained relationship with Teyana. This latest outburst, however, raised questions about just how deep their animosity runs. Known for her outspoken nature, Iman's sister has always been protective of her brother, but this act of aggression felt like a line that was crossed. The public was quick to ask, what drove her to such extremes? Is this simply a matter of family loyalty, or were there personal frustrations at play? And just how much resentment was simmering beneath the surface? The incident has sparked speculation. Was this reaction premeditated, or was it born out of raw emotion? But the truth is, this wasn't an isolated incident. Iman and Teyana's relationship has faced its fair share of ups and downs, and there have been whispers about tension between the two families for quite some time. This heated moment in court didn't just appear out of nowhere. Sources suggest that the couple's relationship has always been a bit turbulent, with Iman's family not fully supporting Teyana, especially in recent months. The divorce proceedings likely added fuel to the fire, but was this about more than just the legal battle? Fans and insiders alike are starting to wonder, could there have been other, more personal issues at play here? Was this blow-up in the courtroom just the tipping point for a relationship already on the rocks? Teyana's reaction to the incident was nothing short of surprising. While most expected her to react with overwhelming anger or perhaps break down in tears, she stayed remarkably composed. According to witnesses, she was initially in shock, but her response was measured. Despite the public humiliation, she didn't let her emotions get the best of her. Instead, she kept her head held high, making it clear that no one would disrespect her in that way again. Fans who were following the situation closely were quick to praise her for her ability to stay calm under pressure. However, some began to question how much longer Teyana would be able to tolerate this kind of treatment. Was this just another obstacle in their marriage, or was it the breaking point? Iman's family's reaction to the ongoing situation has been one of vocal defense, with many of his relatives, particularly his sister, standing firmly behind him. They have gone to great lengths to justify her actions, framing them as a protective response to what they believed was a toxic relationship between Iman and Teyana. Iman's sister, in particular, has always been known for her fierce loyalty to her brother, so it comes as no surprise that she would defend him in such a turbulent time. She likely saw Teyana as a negative influence on Iman's life, and her actions were, from her perspective, an attempt to protect him from further emotional harm. But while this defense has gained some traction within Iman's close-knit circle, not all of the family members are convinced that such a public move was necessary, especially given the humiliation it caused. Some of Iman's relatives have openly questioned whether the level of public drama that ensued was truly warranted. The fallout from the incident has been far-reaching, with social media lighting up with criticism, and the couple's once private lives have become fodder for public entertainment. The lack of any clear explanation from Iman or his family has left many wondering whether his sister's actions were truly motivated by concern for Iman, or if there were other, more personal reasons behind them. While some fans and family members feel that Iman's sister was merely acting out of genuine care and concern, others see it as an overreaction that did more harm than good. This divide within Iman's family has only added to the already chaotic situation, making it even harder to get a clear sense of where he stands on the matter. Iman's silence on the issue has been particularly striking. While many people have taken to social media to express their thoughts, call for accountability, or voice their support for one side or another, Iman himself has remained largely absent from the conversation. His silence has, understandably, left his supporters growing more and more impatient, with many fans urging him to speak out and provide clarity on his position. His reluctance to publicly address the situation has only fueled speculation about his true feelings. Fans are left to wonder whether Iman is truly caught in the middle of a difficult family conflict, torn between defending his sister and maintaining his relationship with Teyana. Some even question whether his silence is an indication of indecision, with him unsure of how to navigate the tension between the two sides. The longer Iman remains silent, the more pressure mounts on him to break his silence. Many fans feel that by not speaking up, he's only allowing the drama to escalate further, which could have lasting consequences on both his personal and professional life. Teyana's supporters, in particular, have become more vocal, expressing their frustration at his inability or unwillingness to provide any clarity. They argue that Iman's silence speaks volumes, and that in the absence of a clear statement, his character and his role in the drama are being called into question. For many, the lack of action on his part is seen as a failure to defend his wife, and that could have serious consequences for their relationship moving forward. As the situation continues to develop, fans are left wondering whether this marks the end of Iman and Teyana's relationship, or if it's just another challenge that they'll manage to overcome. For some, the public clash between Iman's family and Teyana may be the final straw, signaling that the marriage has reached an irreparable breaking point. There are growing speculations that Teyana might choose to walk away from the drama altogether and move on with her life, free from the toxic energy that this situation has brought into her world. Yet for others, there remains a glimmer of hope that the couple can eventually repair the damage caused by this very public fallout. Some believe that time and communication could help heal the wounds, allowing Iman and Teyana to rebuild their relationship despite the public scandal. However, the road ahead remains uncertain. With the eyes of the public now firmly trained on them, how they handle the fallout in the coming days and weeks will undoubtedly shape the future of their relationship. In many ways, this entire incident underscores a broader trend in the celebrity world, the very public nature of private family feuds. Hollywood has long been a place where breakups, feuds, and controversies are amplified for the public's consumption. But the intensity of this particular situation raises new questions about how much privacy celebrities can realistically expect. In an age where social media allows fans to follow every twist and turn of a celebrity's life in real time, the boundaries between private struggles and public entertainment are becoming increasingly blurred. This situation with Iman, Teyana, and their families is just one example of how personal conflicts, once confined to private spaces, are now being played out on a much larger stage. The public's insatiable curiosity only adds to the pressure, creating a whirlwind of speculation and drama that can often feel like a pressure cooker ready to explode. As the saga between Iman and Teyana continues to unfold, one of the most pressing questions is how much longer they can keep their private lives shielded from the public eye. given the intense media attention and the constant social media buzz, it seems increasingly unlikely that they'll be able to return to any semblance of normalcy in the near future. Fans and the general public are eagerly watching for any clues about the next step, whether that's a public statement, an apology, or even a potential reconciliation. On one hand, speaking out or addressing the situation could help clear the air, allowing both Iman and Teyana to control the narrative and regain some level of privacy. It might help them take back control over their personal lives and reduce the speculation surrounding their relationship. However, this approach has its risks. Making any public statement or taking a firm stance might invite even more scrutiny, leading to further media sensationalism and pressure from fans. With so many people already invested in their story, a single misstep could send the public into a frenzy, potentially making it harder for them to move past this. Alternatively, remaining silent might give them some respite from the media circus in the short term, but it risks prolonging the drama. Silence can often be interpreted as guilt, indecision, or unwillingness to address issues directly, which can create even more tension. It could also lead to greater division within their families and fan bases, with both sides becoming increasingly entrenched in their positions. Ultimately, for Iman and Teyana, the challenge is finding a balance between handling the drama publicly and preserving their personal lives behind the scenes. However, with the media constantly looking for the next headline, that privacy is becoming an ever-diminishing commodity, and finding a way to navigate this storm without further public fallout will undoubtedly be a difficult feat. The pressure of celebrity life is undoubtedly taking a toll on their relationship, and while many are eager to see how this story unfolds, it's clear that the emotional fallout of this situation will likely linger for some time. If Iman does eventually speak out, it will be a defining moment in this saga. Will he take a stand and defend his wife? Will he side with his family? Or will he remain quiet, further fueling the speculation that continues to swirl around him? The answers to these questions could determine the future of his relationship with Teyana, as well as the course of his public persona moving forward. Fans are still in shock over the events that transpired in that courtroom. The emotions, the confrontation, and the raw pain were all laid bare for the world to see. Now, the question remains: can Teyana and Iman put this behind them? Or will this explosive outburst be the final chapter in their tumultuous relationship? What do you think about this shocking courtroom moment? Was Iman's sister justified in her actions, or should she be held accountable for her disrespect? Do you believe this incident is the end of Teyana and Iman's marriage, or do they still have a chance to work things out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe for all the latest updates on this jaw-dropping drama. Stay tuned. Things are only getting more intense from here.